Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have another Shop My Stash, and we're looking back at my products from last week and then getting ready to choose my new products for the week ahead. So if you want to see the selection process for the products I'm about to show you, you can have a little look at last week's video up here, and there's also a playlist which you can have a look at as well. So yeah, here we go. So this is what I chose last week. Ooh. There we are. I've got a couple of things in the drawer as well. So I'm just going to run through really quickly and give you my thoughts on each of the items, and then we'll go ahead and make my choices for the coming week. I chose quite a lot this week actually, more than what I've done in previous weeks, and I have struggled to get through it, so I think I'll take that on board and maybe just pick slightly less for each week unless I know that I'm going to be going out a lot or things like that. So yeah, but let's just crack on so we don't make it too long. So the first thing I picked up was this Too Faced primer, which to be honest was fine. It's meant to be a hangover replenishing primer, but it wasn't like a silicone based one, so it didn't particularly smooth, and it wasn't illuminating. It was just more like a really nice moisturiser. It was fine. I'll put it back into my collection and we'll pick it out another time. I had this one here from First Aid Beauty, which is a really nice primer here. It's a coconut skin smoothie priming moisturiser, and it is so nice. It is definitely illuminating. I'll just pop a little bit on here so you can see, and if you can see there, it has got like a sheen to it, so it gives a nice luminosity to the skin underneath your foundation. So I really enjoyed using it. It's going back in for now, but I can't wait to pull it back out again in a few weeks. Foundation, I still haven't finished it. This is lasting ages. So it is the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid Foundation. I absolutely love it. It's such a good match for me. I say it every week, and hopefully this is the week that we'll get it finished. So I'm going to keep it in for this week, and we'll try and get it done. I've still got my backup, but obviously I've not used that. I've been really good. I'm just purely sticking on the Maybelline one. I've got another foundation here, and I haven't used this because if you look on here, this is the Rimmel Fresher Skin. It'd been in my collection a while, and let me just show you. I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of separated and it's got a strange oily film over it. Oh, it is disgusting. So that is going in the bin. Next thing is this little sleek palette. It is a Face Foam contouring and blush palette in the shade Light. I'm going to get, will I get rid of this? No, I'm going to keep this actually, because I've got a few sleek palettes. At least then I know which one it is. So this was actually a nice palette. So you've got your contour, your highlight and your blush. They're nice enough on their own. I think I've got nicer blushes. The highlight is actually not amazing. There we go. But it's pretty enough, and everything's pretty subtle apart from the blush, which you need such a light hand. If you just put a little bit on, it is so pigmented, so you have to be really careful that you don't end up looking like a rag doll. I'm going to put it away. I'm going to maybe get it out again in another couple of months, see what I think to it then. This may end up being decluttered, but for now I'll keep it. This, however, is the Kate little palette from Rimmel. So again, you've got a contour, a highlight and a blush, and this is honestly one of my favourite little palettes I've ever had. Just it's great for anybody, I think, because the colours are so subtle and you can build them up. This blush I've used loads, you can't really tell, but it's such a lovely peachy glowy blush, and it just brings like life to your skin, and nothing's too harsh, too dark, and it's gorgeous. On the back it tells you all about placement, but you won't look like that. But it's lovely. I really love using it. It's going back in and I can't wait to get it back out again. I've got this colour corrector concealer from Nip and Fab. I forgot to use it. I need to put it maybe nearer the front or put it next to my foundation. I don't use foundation, I don't use concealers a lot. So this is a yellow correcting one, and I'm not sure if I need this. On Charmed Wench's Instagram today, she had a little chart up telling you about what the different colours do and what they correct. But that's it there. I'm not sure if it'd be a bit of a brightening effect or not. If it maybe cancels out some blue, so it might be quite good actually for my little shadows under my eyes. But I don't know. I think actually I'm going to declutter. I'm getting rid of it. I've not used it. I've had it for ages. It's probably off. So I shall throw that away. Next thing I've got just in front of me is this little lip gloss. I've got it on now actually. It's just a really sort of natural looking gloss. It's really pretty. It's just on this like doe applicator, and that's it there. I actually think there's not an awful lot left in there, but it's a really, really nice shade. You can use it in the day, even though it's a gloss. It's not really high shine. It's really comfortable to wear. Doesn't last long, but it's pretty. Little surprise, Essence 02. It's a matte lipstick, but it is really creamy. I've worn this a lot. Okay. I've got this on top of the gloss, but it's such a nice shade, and it didn't really go sort of dry down horrible or anything. It was really comfortable to wear, and it was quite a long lasting colour, so I really liked it. I think this only cost me £1 in the sale from Wilko's, so that'll go back in my stash. Also, I got this, I really like this one as well. This is the shade Secret, and it is a Revolution lipstick, and I got this out of my advent calendar, the lipstick advent calendar by Revolution. Another really lovely shade, and that's it there. And then it was so nice on, really comfortable, creamy, lasted a good while, so I was really pleased about that. So I'm keeping that one. It'll go back in my collection. And then a little surprise with this number 7 lip pencil. So the only thing is you do have to sharpen them, which is a bit of a pain, but I've had this for so long and I've forgotten all about it. Let me put it here. It's actually a really sort of natural colour, but it's like a gloss in a pencil form. It's got a bit of glitter in it. I don't know if you can see properly, but it is so pretty, and it is really nice for daytime. You can stick it in your bag, in your purse, whatever. And yeah, I really enjoyed using it, so I'll put that one back. Next thing is this little lip topper. I love these by LOC. You can put them on any sort of lipstick, any matte, and it just transforms them. I've got them in 3 different shades. That's this one there. It's just a really neutral. You can wear it on its own or on top of another lipstick. Keeping that. Velvet. This is the MUA. And I went to put it on, and it was just a bit orange for me for what I was wearing that day. So I'm not gonna lie, I ended up just like rubbing it in with my fingers a bit and putting another lipstick on the top. So I've not really given it a fair sort of go, to be honest. But that's it there. I was wanting to test the formula out on it, so I might keep it out. And ooh, smells like sweets. So I might just keep that one out and give it a go, or maybe like a sort of like a low makeup day, because it's quite a nice brownie nude. So we'll give that. I'm going to keep that out, I think, and roll it over. Oh, I didn't use this. I was going to be going out Friday or Saturday night, and I ended up not going out because it was so cold. And it's just a little eyeshadow topper that you can put on your lid, and it's beautiful. It has lots of sparkling, and it's so nice. But I'm going to put it back. I might get a different one out for next week. I have got this liquid liner. I haven't used it, just purely again because I didn't go out, and with it being black. That's it there. It's really a black one, but I tend to use more of the felt pen liners now rather than like these ones. But I'll put it back in my collection, and I'll bring it out another time. This is a case of me bringing too much out and not thinking about my week ahead, so I will learn. What I have loved is this Coco, that's the shade Eye Pencil by Gucci. and it's a dark brown eye pencil, and I've used this to line my upper lids and my lower lash line, and I've absolutely loved it. And I've just found it softer than using a traditional black pencil, and it's been great. And you don't have to be very precise, so if you're a bit worried about using black liner and if it's going to be too harsh, or you don't think you're going to be able to get a good straight line, have a go with a brown one. It's been brilliant. I'll just show you here. This is it here. It's a really, really nice shade, and it looks far more natural along the lash line, and it just helps open your eyes up, because I have really small eyes, short lashes. So this has been brilliant, and I'm going to keep this out because it is fabulous. I'm so happy I used it. Next thing is this black liner. So this is what I was using as an alternative to the liquid liner, and this is what I mean. It is a felt type black liner pen, and this is like my favorite one. It's just so black. I absolutely love it. So I'm probably going to keep this out because I'm going to the caravan and I'll be having some nights out, so I'm going to keep this for now. Next thing, I forgot to use this one, and it is another eye pencil, and I should have used this on my top lash line actually. So I'm going to do this and compare it, because this one is a bit like a bronzy coloured pencil, and that might be really pretty just as a day look, and you can just run that along your lash line and it'll sort of double up as liner and like an eyeshadow maybe. Mascaras, so I used the Wake Me Up, which is a Rimmel. It has a really big fat brush and it sort of goes thinner in the middle, and I actually really liked this. It was good. I put it back in my collection. It worked really well for me, gave a bit more volume. However, the Lily Lolo, I am so disappointed. Has a very similar brush, but for some reason it just didn't deliver for me. I might just put it back in and try it another time and get a lash primer and see if I can put like fibres, if that will help, because I just really want this one to work and I just feel so disappointed. So I'm going to give it another go, but not yet. In a few weeks time I'll maybe get it back out, as I say, and use a primer with it. This is so nice. This is a little stick eyeshadow, and it is by Mally, and it's so cute. So it's just like a little metallic looking pencil, well, crayon, and it's so nice on your lids, or you can use it as a topper. That is it there. So it's got a really lovely metallic sheen, really easy to use. I've still got loads of product. I'll pack it away, but I really enjoyed it. Oh, so this is going to be so long, I'm sorry. The Nuditude palette, loved it. This was gifted to me by Lightning Lass. Just gorgeous shades. You can see I use this one a lot. It's a really pretty colour. Really nice and shimmery. So yes, I'm putting that back in my collection. This I love. Oh, I've used this most days, I'm not going to lie. And it is the W7 Delicious Natural and Berry palette. Such a lovely palette. It is a dupe for the Modern Renaissance from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Just fabulous shades. You've got lots of lovely neutrals and like your sort of cool pinks, and then just only 2 shimmers in the palette. I sort of use this one most on my lid. There's this one here which I've hardly used. I do wish there was an extra shimmer in here, but it is a really nice one, and I kind of feel comfortable with it. I feel like I know how to use it now, so I do like it. It'll go back in my collection. I use this lip kit from Revolution. It was actually a really nice shade, but what I did notice, so it's in the shade Echelon, so you get the pencil and the liquid lip. It is nice, but it felt a bit tacky when it dried down, so I had to put a lip balm on the top, and then I was really happy with it after that. But let me just show you. It's such a nice shade. That's it there. It's a really beautiful shade, so I'm really pleased I got that out, and I'm definitely going to keep this in my collection. So the pencil was just like a similar shade, obviously, so that was nice. As always, I have my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I don't think I've used it this week, which is like, or maybe once. So that's really, really good. It means that I was really happy with those lipstick choices because I've used it once and once only. Nearly there. Really lovely little blusher. It's in the shade Honey and it's from number 7. This is a really nice just natural shade and it worked well with my skin tone, and just a lovely daytime blush, so that can go back in my stash. This little single shadow from Rimmel is a bit bashed. It was nice, but I think you could use it as a highlighter more than anything. That's it there. I did use it one day on my lids when I felt like I just needed a little bit extra lifting from the W7 palette. So I'll put it back away. I'll probably end up decluttering, I think, at some point, because I don't know if I really need it. Becca highlighter, just love it. Absolutely adore it. It's so nice. I've made quite a dent in it and I've only had that a couple of months. It's just stunning and it's very golden, very beautiful. I love it. So the L'Oreal highlighter, I've used that. I tend to swirl them all together. It's actually really nice. That's it there. It's very subtle. I can hear my husband yawning. Sorry if you heard that. It was a loud yawn. That's it there. But also with these, you get that and then you can flick it, she says. Can I? And you have a little brush and a mirror here on the other side. So that's quite handy. I forgot about that actually. That'll go back in my collection. I've just thrown everything on the floor. Oh, heck. This is... I'm never choosing this many products again. It's so many to show you. Hourglass, I love. So we'll just you'll see it in another video. I'm cracking on. And then Colourpop, surprisingly gorgeous. But to be fair, I probably just love it for this shade, which is really, really pretty. And that's it there. It's just a nice sort of pinky, shimmery, natural shade. Really lovely. Yeah. So there we are. I've also this week, so I forgot to include nail polishes. I pulled this one out for my toenails and this is the one I have on my fingernails today. So I'm going to try and include a couple of nail polishes if I can. I'm off work just now so I can wear them on my hands. So let's go get choosing for next week. Right, so first of all, just looking, the only things I've got in so far are from my ASOS box, which I kindly got gifted from Sussex Sandra. I want to give away, and so I've got a few things in there from that. So let's pull this mask out. So this is a silver foil sheet mask, so we'll try that. Let's put these out, which I got in my Look Fantastic. There's a link up above if you want to go and have a look at that unboxing. And these are your little iPads, so I'll try those. And what I really, really want to try is this lip pencil by Mellow, and this was in my Look Fantastic box as well, so this looks beautiful. So I'm pulling these ones out from there. Disclaimer, grab a cuppa. Okie dokie, so let's have a little look here at some foundations. I think we will have a go at, what have we got here? Let's pull this one out. This one feels nearly empty as well. And it is another Maybelline one. So we'll do that. Hopefully I can finish the other one and then we can move on to this and try and get this one finished up. What have we got in here? Okay, let's do this eye primer from Revolution. And let's do this eye brightening by Maybelline, the Eraser Eye. Powders, I'm going to do any powders? No, I'm not going to do any powders, I don't think, this week. Primers. What's this? Let's try this one from Wonder 2. It's Prime and Behold. I can't remember what it's like, but we'll give that one a go. And we'll choose one more. Let's do Photo Finish by Smashbox, bit of a cult favourite. And yeah, that will do that drawer there. So let's move down. So bronzers, let's have a look at Do you know what? Let's have a try at this one, which was the Black Up. I got this in a Look Incredible box, and I'm pretty sure it's for women of deeper skin colours, but let's give it a go and see what it's like anyway. And we will also do this one here, which is Safari Bronzer, and I got this I think in a glossy box last year, and look at that. Very, very safari. So we'll give that one a go. Blusher. We'll use NARS Orgasm. And let's try. Oh, let's get this out. So here's a very pinky blush palette, but it's got some highlighters as well, so we can have a go with those. And we'll get the Morphe highlighter as well. Eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to choose, I actually know what I want to choose, I think, if I can find it. Yeah, I'm going to get this, which is another W7 palette, and it's a Romance palette, and it's meant to be a dupe for the Soft Glam. So let's have a go at that. I might do a separate video on that. And also, let's do this one, which is a Cargo Getaway. There are the colours. We'll take that with us as well. That's enough for eyeshadows. Next up, right, so we need eye pencils. Oh, let me move you down. There we go. Hello. And zoom you in. Let's move you a bit more. Right then, so eye pencils. Let's try this Memi. Have I just used this? I can't remember. Have we used that recently? No. Let's try that. The Memi Expert Liner. And I've already got another couple left out. Do I want a little bit of colour? Yes. Let's get this, which is, look at this. It is purple. And that is an eyeliner. So let's have a bit of fun. Have that. Single shadows. Let us try. What's this? This is a number 7 shadow. There we go. Just a little natural shimmery one. And a mini palette, I think. Let's get this. And this is a little Smashbox double exposure. And that's it there. Well, that's quite nice, isn't it? I like the look of that. So yeah, we'll have a go with that. Mascaras. So have I got another mascara? I haven't got any mascaras out, have I? So let us see. Let's get this one, which is the new CID or CID. And let's get another little mini. What have I got in here? Let's try this, which is a Shavata Extreme Volumizing Mascara. That sounds good. And oh, this one might be done now. I'm going to get this to see if I can declutter it, because I've had it open for ages, which is the L'Oreal, and it is the Lash Paradise, and it's meant to be, well, it is. It used to be like one of my favourites, but I've tried loads now, so it'll be interesting to go back to it and try. Let's get a brow product out. I'm going to go to this little Gimme Brow by Benefit and a pencil. I'm just going to go back to my usual. Be safe. Oh, actually, is this too dark? No, let's try this HD Brows one. So I've got an HD Brows one, which I got in from Latest in Beauty. So we'll try that one. I've not used it before. Right, moving down. Lips. So what do we have here? So we need a lip pencil. Should we try the clear one? So this is the clear lip pencil. So it's invisible. So we'll give that a go. See if it's any good. And let's try this by Revolution. I have no idea what it is, but we'll give it a go. I should probably try and match a lipstick up, but that'd be far too much fun. And let's get... So this is Rose Petal by Bella Pierre. I think when I swatched it, it was really dark, but we'll give it a go. And yeah, that's all I'll take from that one. Next draw down. Are you still with me? We've got... Oh, let's give this a go. So this is meant to be a lip plumping thing. So we'll try that. I thought I had a MAC lipstick that I wanted to try, and I don't know where I've put it. Oh, it's here. Here it is. So this was in one of my boxes, so I really wanted to try that this week because someone reminded me about it and I'd forgotten. So it's like a stain lip. There we go. You just pump it up and it puts the colour out, so we'll give that one a go. I need a nudie coloured lip because I'm getting a bit scared. Let's try another... Is this another Revolution? I'm going to work my way through these Revolution shades. So this one is in Charm. So we'll try that. That could be nice. I think that's probably enough of that. Let me get a gloss. Another gloss. And we'll get... What will we get? Have I had that? I think I've had that. Let's get another one. So what's this? NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. Don't know what this is. Oh, I think that's really bright. Oh, I'll try it just for the formula. It'd be like nice. It might be nice to see if the sun comes out. It might look nice. And yeah, there we go. Right, so here are my choices for this week. Again, I seem to have loads. I think I need to just settle down a bit. I'm getting too carried away. So I've got my eyeshadow palette here, my blush and highlighter at the back here. All of these, you've seen everything. So I have got a really good selection of products. I forgot to pick my nail polishes, so I'm going to have this for my toes and this for my fingers, I think, or maybe the other way around, who knows, or a combination of both. And then in the drawers, this palette is actually huge by Cargo. Got the primer and that lip treatment, and then my face mask and my eye masks. So that's the lot. Let me turn you around and finish this off. We made it. There are my choices for the week ahead. Thanks for sticking with me this far. It's been quite a long video this week, so I am sorry. I will try and keep it shorter in future, but I think it's important that I review the products that I picked from the week before, so that both myself, I can sort of think about it, and also let you all know what my thoughts are on like different products, and like some of them are new, aren't they? Some of them are like old things that we've had in our collection for ages, and I'm sure lots of you have got similar types of products to the ones I'm picking out that I've just been lurking at the back of the drawer. So yeah, I think it's really important that I do that review section, so that is definitely staying. I'd also listen to you about the whole selection process and going through the drawers, and like lots of you wanted to see that rather than me just saying here are my products for next week. So that is what I have done. So I didn't chat about it as much because I was just really aware that the review section had taken up quite a lot of time this week. So maybe some other weeks the review section will be quicker, and like the draw selection might be a little bit longer. So you know, we'll just sort of see how it goes. A couple of things I'm looking forward to trying this week are the lip plumper, and also like I'd forgotten about that primer from Wonder 2, so I'm interested to see what that was like. Really looking forward to using my W7 palette. I really love that palette, so I might film a look with it whilst I'm away at the caravan. But yeah, I'm just trying to sort of pull out different things rather than like my favourites. I'm just trying to choose a few other products that I wouldn't normally use, or what might just push me out of my comfort zone a little bit. And yeah, there we go. So do let me know if you think that I'm choosing too much of one particular type of product or not enough of another. And if I'm choosing too many, this is what I'm thinking. Am I picking too much just for a week? And like maybe back in week 1 and 2, I think I maybe chose less, and that was maybe better. So I don't know, I just need to just give it a few more weeks. We're still only in like week 4 or 5 or something, aren't we? It's still very early days, so I'm still finding my way with it. But I think that last week I think I chose too much, and I don't know if I've maybe done the same again this week. So if that's the case, I'm gonna I'll see how I get on this week, and if when I'm making my video next week and reviewing it, if the review for part feels too long, I'll make a conscious effort just to choose 1 or 2 from each section, I think, and keep my selection like a bit tighter. So yes, there we go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Leave me loads of feedback down below, because honestly, I really need your help with this Shop My Stash series, just to sort of keep it interesting and to make it work for me, because I'm loving it. Out of everything I've done, I think I'm preferring this to my unboxings and everything, and it's just like looking at what you already own. So I do hope that you are enjoying it as well, because I'm really enjoying filming it. But yeah, we just need to be aware of the time issues. So thank you. I'll see you all again really soon, and take care, and that's it. Happy Sunday. Bye.